Some properties are hard to put into just one category, and this is definitely one of them. Maybe you're looking for a country property with room for animals, equipment, and your hobbies. Or maybe you're looking for income-producing farmland. Maybe you've been dreaming of multi-generational setup with room for a future ADU. Or maybe you simply want a beautifully updated home with incredible views and room to breathe. Whatever the goal is, this property gives you options. Hi, I'm Sierra Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group, and today we're here at my newest listing at 1762 County Road R in Willows, California. Now, from the outside, this looks like the classic rustic farmhouse that you'd expect to find in the country. But step inside and it feels completely different. The home has been beautifully remodeled with a California coastal-inspired design, featuring all new flooring, fresh paint, a stunning updated kitchen, remodeled bathrooms, and beautiful views out every window. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with 2,296 square feet sitting on 28.5 acres. About 22.5 of those acres are currently planted in rice, creating incredible views throughout the entire year, while also providing income potential through the existing farm lease. And that's just the beginning. There's a massive 5,000 square foot barn, leased solar that currently covers the home's electrical costs with no true-up bill, and even a second septic system already in place on the property for a potential future ADU. And then there's my favorite part, the lifestyle. At the end of the day, you can relax beside the koi pond, you can soak in the open air hot tub, watch the sunset behind the Sutter Buttes, or enjoy the kind of peace and quiet that's getting harder and harder to find. Listed at $1,299,000, this is one of those rare properties that combines lifestyle, income potential, and a beautifully updated home all in one package. Let's head inside and take a look. Okay, I will flip you around so you can see exactly what you're going to be walking into. But right now, I just wanted to show you something super unique about this property. The sellers of the property have actually left the original doors on the front of the house, and then there's one in the kitchen as well. So not many things to this home are original anymore, but this is. So check this out. Look at this. You've got the yellow stained glass, the old door. Like I said, there's one in the other room as well too. But I just think that this is so cool. Look at this lock. 1915. So interesting. So there you have it. That is the front door, original to this house. Absolutely love it. Everything else in this house has pretty much been remodeled since then. So let me flip you around so you can see exactly what you'd be walking into. All right, right through the front door, you're gonna walk into this big great room here. You have your dining room space and you have this great visiting spot here. Nice big windows right there, green pastures out your windows. You've got the high ceilings, the beam going across. You have your matching fans. Everything has been totally upgraded in here. So as you can see out here, it takes just a second because it's a little blown out. Look at your view. That is $1 million view out there. It's absolutely beautiful. You have the same thing out this side too. You're not going to be looking at any of your neighbors. So from here, we're going to walk into the dining room area. You've got this beautiful dining room set here. Definitely enough space for everybody. It's a perfect spot here that you can have your holidays here. You can do Thanksgiving or Christmas. And then right here, you have the Wedgwood Star. So if you've been thinking that you want a wood stove in your house, you've got one. Now it does have central heat and air. There's also a fireplace in there and this wood burning stove, but this one here is original. They've redone all of the piping and everything else. And speaking of redoing something, they have actually done the plumbing. They've done the electrical. They've painted the entire inside of the home. They've put in all brand new flooring. They've put in brand new carpet. This is a beautiful addition, a primary suite onto the home. So anything that you can think of, they've done. Oh, they remodeled the kitchen as well. We're gonna go check that out. But this whole house has been completely remodeled. So outside, you've got that kind of rustic farmhouse look, and inside, it's all like a California coastal kind of look. So I really like it. Let's head into the kitchen. Okay, so right through here, you're gonna walk into the kitchen. This entire space too has been remodeled. So out the side here, you're gonna see right out into the field. And over here, you've got the view of the barn coming over here. Look at this beautiful kitchen. Completely remodeled, new cabinetry, new countertops, everything is new. I love the color in here. It's kind of that soft blue. You've got new light fixtures, big refrigerator that's staying with the house. And then over here, you've got this great sitting area. You have your wood burning fireplace, or your stove insert, excuse me, your wood burning insert. It's absolutely a perfect spot here. You can curl up there, read a book, visit with people. So you can see over here. And then we're gonna walk out here into the primary suite. So right here behind this door, you have this massive primary suite in here. Something that it's absolutely worth saying again is every single window in this whole property, anytime you look out, it's just green for days. You've got the Sutter Buttes over on the hills over here. Look at this. Right from the morning, you can have your coffee out here and just look, acres and acres out here of just beautiful farmland. So every spot you can get to here. This one too. It's kind of hard to see when the windows are blown out like that, but absolutely beautiful. So behind here you have a really deep closet. You've got plenty of room for a king-size bed. And then over here you have this sitting area. And then into the bathroom, you've got a single sink vanity here. Beautiful soaker tub. You're going to be looking out the back again. And then you have a step-in shower. Right out here from your soaker tub, your shower. I don't know if you can see it, but there's hundreds right now of dragonflies flying around out here. Here. So this whole primary suite was an addition onto the house. It's been completely permitted. Everything's been done. They have all of the invoices, all of the contractor's information. So completely done. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna take you, since we're on the bottom floor still, I'm gonna take you in here so you can see the laundry room area. Now this right here is the other door that's original to the house. They had painted it this really beautiful aqua color. Here it kind of matches the whole theme in the house. It goes so well, but I just absolutely love this door. And this one does not have this glass panel. So it kind of has those waves in it that really old glass had. So this is something about the house that I just think is so unique and special to this property. Great, so out here you have this mudroom, and you're gonna have your washer and dryer out here. And then you also have your water heater and your water softener out here. You've got plenty of storage and then attic access. And then in here, you have another bathroom down here. So you've got single sink vanity, you've got bathroom here, and then you also have a step-in shower here. So you also have your utility sink for your laundry, which is super helpful to have too. Back through the kitchen. And then we're gonna go, there is another bedroom downstairs, which is right over here. So you've got this space here. Now this is a little bit smaller of a bedroom, so this one would be good for probably a queen size bed. I don't think a king size bed would fit well in here. But you've got really high ceilings in here. You've got really a great light fixture, and then the closet in the corner. So 1915, they definitely had smaller, narrower doors here, so just keep that in mind. But all new flooring, new paint, and a great spot downstairs. So now we're gonna head upstairs. So you can see, going upstairs from a 1915 home, it's a little bit steeper than the ones that we see today, but it's got these great banisters on the side. So when I first came into this house, I fell in love with it. I just thought it was such a great space. And then I got to come upstairs and see this area. Oh, I think I would buy this house if I could. Check this out. Look at this upstairs loft area. It's another living room space, but it is huge. And then you have a computer area over here. So you have a mini split upstairs. You've got the HVAC downstairs, mini split upstairs. You've got great big closets And then you have the brick fireplace kind of coming through, which I just think leaves such a cool aesthetic here. Kind of makes you feel like you're in a 1950s farmhouse when you have little touches like this that they didn't paint, they just left it original. So I really like having this in a house like this because it just kind of reminds you of that feeling of the farmhouse style, even though obviously everything else has been upgraded. Okay, so over here you have this space up here in the loft area. You've got a big desk area that you can put your computer on, do any kind of work from home here. And then this is another little spot here. You can't really see it because it's blown out, but it's also another original window. So it has a window behind it, but this is a stained glass window in front that I just think is so beautiful. So from here, look how much space you have up here. Now you could make this another bedroom. So if you have multiple kids and you want them to all be in one space, say you have 3 teenage girls, you could put 3 king-size beds in here, no problem. You could put dressers in here, you could put whatever you need. There is a closet, so it can be considered a bedroom. I would think of it more as a loft area, kids' play area, visiting spot, TV room, game room, or maybe just leave it like this. But right off this room, you're gonna come into another bedroom. Okay, so we're here. You're gonna come into another large bedroom here. So right through, you have another bed here. You can absolutely put a king-size bed in that space, no problem. And then from over here, you've got really big closets. They're very deep, big closets. You have a whole nother area over here that you could have a beautiful sitting area. So it's kind of right off this living room area. And then you've got this great deck out here. I would absolutely spend my mornings out here. You've got a deck that you can put chairs out. If I'm really quiet, listen, you can hear the birds. So you can sit out here in the morning and look way out and see the Sutter Buttes. I don't know if you can see them from here, but there's a little bird feeder hanging in this tree and it has little yellow finches that come and sit. They're so sweet. So being out here, now in the shade here, it's probably at least 15 degrees cooler than it is out in the sun. So you can absolutely come out here. Right now it is 5:50 in the evening. You could come out here, have a glass of wine, hang out on your patio, just kind of check out the evening. And then when the sun sets out here, it is spectacular. Those nights that they have the beautiful sunsets here, the whole sky is painted. So you absolutely cannot go wrong being on this side of the house, on this deck. So we're gonna walk back through and then I'm gonna take you out to the barn. So one last look through here. Got this big bed area here. Huge room in here. You could put 2 beds in here if you wanted to. Then we're gonna go back out into this space. And like I said before, all of the electrical has been updated, all of the plumbing has been updated, so everything has been taken care of. Such a great spot. So now this is what I was talking about, because the home is from 1915. It is just a little bit steeper than you find right now. Nothing that, you know, you can't carry furniture up and down, but just to keep in mind. And then from here, this is what you're gonna see coming down. Beautiful living room space. You have the beams right into your dining room area. And then that original door is just amazing. So again, I'm gonna walk through. Gorgeous primary suite. Really high ceilings in here. There's so much room. It's like the most elevated farmhouse I've been in, I will say. So they have their TV mounted here. You could put it anywhere. Okay. Walk back through. So you've got this beautiful spot here. Framed windows. New cabinets, new countertop, new appliances, and then the original door. Okay, we're gonna head back out in the heat for a few minutes so I can show you the rest of the property. We're gonna come out through here. Oh, there's a little kitty out here. That's definitely what you get when you're out in the farm area. You're always gonna have a barn cat somewhere. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, sweetie. Okay. So from here, this is what you're gonna see when you walk out. You've got a garage here. The garage does open. You can park your cars in here. And then you have power to the house. You've got your air conditioning unit out here and the ductless air out here. You got another little mouser over here. Got plenty of wood for firewood for your fireplace. And then you have the tower here coming into the house. Okay. I'm gonna go out here. They do have a brand new electrical panel out here too, so keep that in mind. So something about this property is that it has so many outbuildings to it. You've got your garage space here. You're gonna park your cars in. You've got this shed over here, so this would be perfect for any kind of tools, like a little hand tools in here. But I would probably use it because this is a big chicken coop. So I would probably use this for all of my chicken feed, you know, the lights that you need for your baby flocks, you know, all your little hatching your hens out here. But I would use this for that because it's just right across the way here. Now, as you can see, it is rice for days out here. Those are your closest neighbors. It is so peaceful and quiet out here. Okay, we're gonna walk out here towards the barn. This is what it looks like from the backside. Again, you get some of that rustic farmhouse feel and then the upgraded inside. Something else to keep in mind here is that you have pomegranate trees out here. You've got 2 producing pomegranate trees. And then let's go head over to the barn. So this barn is 5,000 square feet. You can see this as I stop walking here. 5,000 square feet. It is absolutely perfect for you to park tractors in, any kind of farm equipment that you would want. You can put animals in here. Look at these trusses. You've got counters over there for all of your tools, and then you have this great space right here in the middle. So anything that you want to have in here. There had been even an idea presented about turning this kind of barn in here to a wedding venue, to make it like a rustic farm wedding venue. If you took it and you just cleaned it up really well from a working farm to something that you could do that. And there's plenty of parking out here. So if that ever came up and that was something that you endeavored to do, this would really be a beautiful spot for it. Okay, let me take you to the corner here so you can see. 5,000 square feet of potential. That's what I see. Okay. So from here, I'm gonna walk right back out. So right here in the field, you have this really big array of solar panels here. So these ones are leased. It's really at a good price, and there's no PG&E bill. There's no true-up bill, I should say. There is a very small PG&E bill every month, a couple dollars, but for the most part, these panels handle everything. So definitely this is an amazing deal on this property here. And then look at this. I'll walk over to the edge here. Look how healthy and beautiful this rice is. You can be right out here. You can see the mountains. The horizon goes on forever. Look at all of this rice. Got 22 acres here of planted rice. Okay, now something to keep in mind is that this year they do have a tenant farmer out here. So if that is something that you are interested in, we can definitely talk about that as well. You don't have to farm the property if you don't want to. You will still get paid for it, but there is somebody who's doing it this year. Now, if you want the property to farm on your own and take over the operation, that's absolutely okay, and you can do that too. But just so you know, look at this. Whew, just love it. Now, this is something else that I like about this property. You do not have any light pollution out here. So in the evening times, you can come out and enjoy your beautiful spa out here just underneath God's creation. There is absolutely no one out here. And the seller said that you can actually still see the Milky Way and some of the constellations up here. So I will have to take their word for it. I have not been out here in the evening, but this entire property right now, there's a little bit of a wind breeze. There's a little bit of a wind blowing right now. If I was in the hot tub and I was sitting out here in the evening, just stars everywhere, I drink in the hot tub, definitely. So, oh, something else to show you. Now, right now, you can't see it, but just wanted to show you this. So right here, this is a wood duck box, and there's actually a mama in there right now, and she's sitting on an entire nest of eggs. Oh, you can hear them over here. Somebody's having a fit. So the wood duck box, I happen to like that. I used to live on a farm too, so I'm always kind of keen to that kind of stuff. But over here, you've got a koi pond. Oh, the butterflies. I love when you catch stuff like that in nature. Okay, so over here you have a koi pond. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that over there? Sticking its little head out. So you have koi in here. Oh, I got scared again. Went back under. But at least you know there's koi in the pond. So we'll come through here. They have different fruit trees on the property. Let me show you the front here. These crepe myrtles are just starting to bloom for the year. They're absolutely spectacular. Okay, so we're gonna walk. This is the front of the property. So you just have these starting to bloom. This is the front here. You have the metal roof. The great patio up front. And then over here, you have your fruit trees along the side. Your barn in the back. And then more crepe myrtles along the side here. And then over here, you have more rice on this side. Acres and acres of green, beautiful rice. Okay, I am glad that you walked through this. Now I'm gonna go and get a quick drink of water, and then we'll come back out front and we will talk about location. So you've got the beautifully remodeled farmhouse, income-producing farmland, a massive barn, incredible views of the Sutter Buttes, and enough room to create whatever version of country living you've been dreaming about. And despite feeling worlds away from the hustle and bustle, you are surprisingly close to town. Now, downtown Willows is only about 7 miles away, which is roughly, I'm going to say, about 10 minutes from here, making it easy to run for your errands, to grab dinner, or just to meet friends without kind of sacrificing that peace and privacy that living out here provides. Now, when you do head into town, you're going to find great local spots, including CB Kitchen, which is a popular downtown cafe. You've got the lunch spot, Red 88 Willows for Asian fusion and maybe some cocktails, and The Last Stand, which is a longtime local favorite known for its burgers and outdoor dining. Now, for breakfast, many locals still swear by Nancy's Airport Cafe. I haven't been to it, but it still remains one of the most popular dining destinations in the area. For recreation, you are close to Sacramento National Wildlife Refuge, which has world-class waterfowl hunting if you're into that. You've got tons of fishing opportunities throughout this region, and then of course some of the best sunsets Northern California has to offer right from this backyard. For commuters, you're approximately, I'm gonna say, maybe 10 minutes from downtown Willows, about 35 minutes from Chico, and then about 90 minutes from Sacramento, giving you those kind of best of both worlds, country living without being disconnected. Now with that, if this property looks like it could be a good fit for you, don't hesitate to reach out. You're gonna find all of my contact information right here in the video description below, and I would be happy to see how I can help. Also, if you want to stay up to date on home tours like this one, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. I do weekly property tours all over Northern California, so you can find your ideal spot to call home. And since this property happens to be my listing, I would especially love the opportunity to show you around in person and let you experience everything this property has to offer for yourself. I'm Sierra Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on next week's tour.